Yo, what's going on, bro? It's been a while, I know, but I'm here now. Quick video today. All right, I want to talk about how it does get better. All right, so you go on like, by the way, if this chair is like making noise, it's squeaky and all, crusty ass chair, don't mind it. But so like you go on like apps like TikTok, Instagram, you see all those quotes and everything. You see people post these quotes and shit, and they're like saying, "Oh, it doesn't get better. When will it get better? This life just doesn't get better. Like it's just not gonna get better." And I'm like, and I see that, and I'm like, bro, like what the like are you good? You know, like when did society get so negative? You know, like everything is just so negative and negative and negative. And it's like that's human nature to look at the negatives in life. You know, people focus more on the negatives. That's how we are wired as humans. We focus more on the negatives. But like imagine believing that it's not gonna get better for you, especially as a young teenager. Like these like most of these people are like 17, 18, 19. You haven't even lived life. You haven't seen it all. You've been through shit, I know that, but yet you haven't seen it all. You know, there's not much life experience there compared to a person that's 30. If a person that's 30 is saying it doesn't get better, I'm more inclined to to believe them instead of an 18-year-old saying it doesn't get better. But it's not even about comparing like traumas and everything. But it's just sad to see, especially like in young people. You know what I mean? Like you literally, as I said, like you're going on these apps and TikTok, people just posting it saying it's not gonna get better, it's only gonna get worse. Then you go to the comments as well, and the comments are just flooded with, "Oh yeah, since she left me, it's been worse. Since 2016, I haven't smiled again," and it's like, why? Like I want to know why the reason you think it's not gonna get better for you. You know, like I'd rather be a delusional optimist than a realistic pessimistic person. That's just how I am. I look for the positives in every single thing. That's just how I'm wired. I don't know why. That's just how I like to do. I want to bring that optimism. That's why it is optimism. I want to be able to bring that optimism to other people and show them that yeah, it does get better. If you make the changes, if you really want it to get better, it starts with you. Because you see these people saying it doesn't get better, then the next day or the next weekend you see them out in the club partying, drinking or something, getting drunk, and it's like, of course, it's not going to get better because you're doing the wrong things in life. You're putting yourself in the wrong environment. So if you really want it to get better for you, if you really want this, you want to know you want that life. You don't know, you just want it to get better. You want to be happy again. You know, if you really want that, it starts with you. It starts with the change. What are you willing to change? You know, cut out all these negative things, especially cut out that negative mindset. You know, that mindset's probably not even yours. It's a belief system. And belief systems, most of the things that you actually believe in, sometimes they're not even yours. They're just passed on through generational trauma and generations, you know, like with your parents and everything. DNA goes through and everything. It's all complicated. But what I'm trying to say is like if you really want to see better in your life, if you really want things to change for you, make the changes. You can't sit around. Like no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to help you out. No one's coming to give you a helping hand and say, "Let's go here." Like that's just not how it works. If you really want to see the change, make the change yourself. Stop posting online and saying, "Oh, it doesn't get better. It's only gonna get worse." If you believe it's gonna get worse, it will get worse. The belief in the truth, the truth in your belief. What you truly believe in is what's gonna, come into fruition into your life. If you believe that you're not gonna get better at something, you're not. You know, if you wake up every there's this saying, I don't know, if you wake up every day and you look in the mirror and you think you're not like a successful person, then you're not gonna be successful. Like you've already lost that battle or something. I don't know what the thing is. You can look it up. But it's pretty popular. But that's what I'm trying to say though. Like, why are people so negative these days? Why is everything so negative? Everything is just so, it's just worse. It's negative. It's sad, depressing, and like people are just feeding into it, and then they complain, they complain, they complain. Then they wonder why. No, then they go out, they do shit, they do stupid shit. Then they wonder why their life is fucking going to the grave. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And especially the bit where I'm saying like, the belief systems, like they can be passed down through generation and generation. You know, like some people's belief system, like you might think that you're a failure, but that was a learned behavior. Like you learned that from someone else because their mindset reflects on you. You know, like that. It really is that deep. People's mindsets will reflect on you. Your parents' mindsets will reflect on you, and it just passes on through generation and generation. So that's why I'm saying, like, these people that believe like it's not gonna get better or anything, and they're just like, doing these terrible things. What if you have a child? You have a child or you have children. Is that what you're gonna tell your children? Imagine that. Imagine you're, oh, dad, is it gonna? Oh no, it's not gonna get better. It's just gonna keep getting worse. Is that what you're gonna instill into your children? Like, where's the hope? Where's the positive side? They're gonna be fucking pussies. Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like, why would you want to do that to your children? Cause that's what you're doing. You're putting it into yourself. It's gonna reflect onto your children, maybe. It just makes no sense to me. Like, people really believe that it's not gonna get better, and I'm like, why? Like, where's the optimism? That's what I want to give. I want to give people optimism. I want to give people hope. I want to give people a sense of faith and be like, yeah, you know what? It actually is going to get better for me. It is going to get better. It's going to keep getting better for me if I keep putting in the work. If I make the choice, if I make the choice to change, and I actually put in the work, I'll see the results, and that results will be the positives. It will get better for me. That's what I want to instill in people. I want to give people optimism. That's what I want to sell. People out here saying it's not going to get better, it's going to get worse, and they're just pushing that everywhere. Then they go out and do drugs or some shit, and I'm like, of course it's not going to get better for you. What are you doing? Like, you're just making it worse. You're making it worse and worse and worse. Then you're too far gone, and worse comes to worse, you just take your own life. Like, that's just not it. That's not it. It's unfortunate, but I understand them, because that's what I used to be like as well. Like, I think naturally I was just a pessimistic person. I was just like a negative person. So naturally, like I understand them. I see why, because life just doesn't get easy. You know what I mean? Like, things just keep happening over and over and over again, which reinforces the fact that it's not going to get better. But it literally starts with changing your whole mindset. It literally starts with shifting your paradigm, is what you call it. If I could shift my paradigm, then that means you can too, bro. That's why it's like, be optimistic. Start believing it will get better. That's all it takes. Start believing it will get better. Do the things that will make it better. Stop the things that will make it worse. Surround yourself in a good environment and just believe that it will get better. Have faith. That's what optimism is about. Being positive isn't even about being happy all the time. It's about knowing that things can get better. Even on your worst days, you know that you will have better days. That's what being positive is all about. That's not about being happy all the time. That's basically it. Like, I just wanted to come on here and say that, like, people out here really thinking it's not going to get better for them, and it's sad. But I want to be that person to tell them that it does get better. It does get better if they do the right things, if they actually make the change, make the choice to make the change. But yeah, start believing that it'll get better and watch your life change. That's it for this video. I appreciate you for watching. I'm grateful for you watching, and always remember that you are destined for greatness. Go out there and make an impact. Peace.